Hi, welcome to AgroSkills Academy. Here we will discuss about all the topics regarding agronomy. Stay tuned to our channel for all upcoming videos. We will try to cover a total syllabus of ICR which will be helpful for all BSc, MSc, PhD students of agriculture. We use both English and Hindi. You can give your suggestion in the comment box or given mail ID. So our topic today is weed introduction. First we will discuss about weed management. First is what is weed? There are so many definitions regarding weeds. So many scientists have given so many definitions. So we have shortlisted only three for your easy understanding. There are so many, some of them are as follows: a plant out of space, a plant growing where it is not desired, a weed is a plant that is not valued in the place where it is growing, or it also interferes with human activities. Simply, a wheat plant in a rice field or any grass in rice field or any banyan sapling also, if present in any crop field, this is also considered as weed. Mostly we call weed a plant, if we want to call in simple language which is not beneficial at a particular time is known as weed. मतलब ये है कि सिंपल से चीज किसी भी एक पर्टिकुलर जगह में कोई एक पर्टिकुलर प्लांट अगर काम में ना आए तो उसको वीड ही बोल दो। अगर राइस जो है 3 के 3 सीजन में ग्रो किया जाता है, अगर एक राइस सीडलिंग जाके ग्रो हुआ है व्हीट की फील्ड में, अरे व्हीट तो हमारी इकोनॉमिक इम्पोर्टेंस है उस रबी में, उसी में एक दो अगर राइस प्लांट आ ही गया तो उसका कोई मतलब ही नहीं रहता है, तो उसको वीड बोल देंगे, उसको भी निकाल लेंगे। और कोई होता है दूब घास होता है और मूथा ग्रास होता है, वो सब भी कृष्णा नील ग्रास होता है, ये सब भी अगर फील्ड में आ जाता है हमारे क्रॉप के अलावा, ये सब जो बथुआ हो गया ये सब आ जाता है तो उसको हम वीड बोलेंगे। भले ही एक जगह में वो घास आप साइनोडोन डॉक्टाइलन को पूजा में लगा रहे हैं, अगर आप उसी घास को काट के अपने गाय को खाने के लिए दे रहे हैं, उसका बेनिफिशियल इफेक्ट है। हम ये भी देख चुके हैं कि सारे के सारे प्लांट जो भी हम बोल रहे हैं वीड, उसमें कुछ ना कुछ बेनिफिशियल इफेक्ट है। बस इतना है कि किसका डिग्री थोड़ा खराबी की तरफ है, किसका डिग्री थोड़ा ज्यादा बुराई की तरफ है, उसी से ही वीड बोलते हैं। और दूसरी बात ये है कि कौन सी जगह में वो हुआ है। लॉन में हम साइनोडोन डॉक्टाइलन ग्रो कर रहे हैं, इवन वी आर ग्रोइंग आवर साइनोडोन डॉक्टाइलन इन आवर फील्ड, if there is one acacia seedling, this is known as weed, or eucalyptus or seedling, it is also considered as weed. So next, this is the picture. What are the plants which can be considered as weeds? Every plant can be considered as weed. Every plant can be considered as crop or beneficial plant. In left side, there is one Bathua grass, Chenopodium album, which is highly popular green leaf vegetable all over India, mostly northern part of our India, which is in this picture, it is present in wheat field. A highly important green leafy vegetable is also considered as weed in this condition. Next is right side, affecting human activity, because grasses are so long in right side and it is covering our main road. So it is affecting human activity, transportation and motion. So it is also known as weed. Maybe in this picture later on you will know this is Saccharum munja. Saccharum munja is having highly it is having more economic importance, but in this condition it is known as weed. So next, weed infestation in Dal Lake. Dal Lake is one of the most popular tourist attraction of our India, but nowadays it is highly infested with aquatic weeds. Aquatic weeds, due to presence of more aquatic weed, there is a problem of boat riding or movement of boat. That's why it is again affecting our beauty or aesthetic value of our lake. Next, importance of weed science. क्यों हम weed science को एज ए चैप्टर लेके भी पढ़ने लगे? उसमें से हमको क्या क्या मिल सकता है? हाउ टू मैनेज weeds इन क्रॉप्ड एंड नॉन क्रॉप्ड लैंड. क्रॉप्ड लैंड मतलब जहां हमारी इकोनॉमिक प्लांट ग्रो कर रहे हैं, मे बी एडिबल और नॉन एडिबल क्रॉप्स, मे बी कमर्शियल क्रॉप्स लाइक fiber crops or any edible crops like rice, wheat, potato, and non-cropped area like lawn, your roadside. Next is your weed biology and ecology. If we will study weed biology and weed ecology in this chapter, we can predict how much important our weed is with respect to crop loss or resource utilization. Or if we will study weed biology, then we will know the anatomy, morphology of one plant, particular weed. Then it will be helpful for control and prevention or any other management practice. Then beneficial and harmful effects of weed. I have told you in the previous slide, all the weeds are having some beneficial and harmful effects. So we can utilize, if it is beneficial weed is present in your locality, we can utilize it in a better way. If harmful weeds are there, then we can kill them or control them. Then weed management method. There are so many weed management method. Chemical method is not a single method. There are so many methods. There may be cultural method or physical method, biological method. So which method is applicable in a particular condition? We have to read all the weed management methods so that we can choose any one of them. Then herbicide classification and application. How much amount of herbicide you are applying to your field so that there will be no toxic effect. Then how you are applying, or how, if you are applying it to soil or if you are applying it to water, foliage. Then what type of instrument or equipment you are using. Then herbicide classification. If weed biology and herbicide classification both are interrelated, if we will know what is the biology of weed, what is the biochemical process, what is the morphology, anatomy, transpiration rate, then we can formulate one particular herbicide for a particular group of weeds or a particular specific weed, so that we can control it effectively. So we have to classify. Their mode, different herbicides are there. Their mode and mechanism of actions are different. Then herbicide resistance. There are so many weeds present in our crop field due to continuous application of herbicides or higher dose of herbicides. Uh, Herbicide resistance has been seen in our weed species. So we have to manage it, or you have to go for a proper research how to control that herbicide resistance for our future. Next is weed severity. It is a common idea. Total plant population of our world is 3,91,000. I got this information from BBC, I think. It was all the information between 2016 to 19. Then weed population or weed species we have identified till date 30,000. Then uh, weed damaging our crops, they are 18,000, and troublesome weeds are more than 250. Why we are calling them troublesome? Maybe they are very difficult to separate out from our plant material like our seed, or maybe due to their management practice, their reproduction rate, their distribution rate, how it is dispersed. If it is a lightweight seed, then it can be blown away by air from one place to another easily. So there will be again increase of weed population in another place. So next, how does it affect agriculture? First one is why we should go for weeding. First point will be competition for resources. What are the resources, common resources for weed and crop? They share sunlight as they are plants. They share light, space, and then nutrient and water. One of the most important characteristics of weed is it is a heavy feeder of nutrient and water, having high transpiration rate. They are having, most of the weeds have capacity to increase their foliage uh, up to a wider area. Due to this, there is competition for light and space. Then increase in cost of cultivation. If there is weed and uh, we have to kill that weed for sure, because we have to increase the yield of our crop, not weeds. So we have to go for weeding, or we have to go for herbicide application, and all these things requires money, and which includes labor cost also. If weeds are managed properly, if there will be no weed in our field, that rest money will be total profit of our farmer. That means benefit will cost ratio will increase. Then sometimes cause of soil sickness. Cause of soil sickness, some weeds release some toxic principles to the soil, which affects our soil quality, which will be affecting our succeeding crops. Harmful for animals, human as well as uh, act as host for pest and pathogen. Um, there are some animals, some of the animals cannot identify what are the weeds beneficial for them, harmful for them. If they will eat them, uh, or if they know, or unfortunately or unknowingly they are eating those weeds, uh, there will be adverse effect. Then human, like Parthenium hysterophorus congress grass, will cause dermatitis, like a skin allergy. And next is act as host for pest and pathogen. Most of the insect, pathogen and nematode um, make weeds as their shelter. So they will be present there in the weed plant and will be continuously affecting our crop yield, affect quality of the produce. How if Loranthus is present in a tea garden, it will affect tea quality. Argemon mexicana is present. If it is mixed with mustard seed, it will cause blindness to human being. If Cirsium arvens is present in mint plantation, it will again weaken oil quality. And last one is decreases the yield of produce. Obviously, if there is competition for resources, it will cause soil sickness, it will increase the population of pest and pathogen and quality. Obviously, there will be decrease in the yield of the produce. And another term is Jethro Tull. One information is there. Jethro Tull first coined the term weed in 1931 in the book Horse Sowing Husbandry. It will be helpful for your competitive examination. Next, weed as a host of insect in rice. I was telling you, weed act as host of insect and pathogen for crop plants. It is stem borer of rice. It is in right side Echinoclea colonum or cross gully species is there. Stem borer insect resides in Echinoclea species plant and it affects rice plant, which is a major pest of rice. Weed and yield loss. There are so many factors of yield loss in your crop field. It is classified into biotic factor and abiotic factor. Abiotic factor mostly related to climatic factor, rainfall, relative humidity, wind velocity like this, and biotic factor all living organisms. And here we are discussing about biotic factor. 20% due to disease or pathogen, 30% yield loss due to insect, 5% others, and mostly you can say 45% yield loss is due to weed. And yield loss, if we will divide our yield loss into the season, we will find out in winter season there will be 38% yield loss, and we have combined rainy and summer season here 62% of the yield loss. Next is economic loss due to weeds. In previous slides we have given yield loss, direct yield loss. Here yield loss is converted into economic loss. According to ICAR, India loses farm produce worth $11 billion to weeds every year as per ICAR, mainly due to 10 crops. This figure is related to 10 crops only. Groundnut, soybean, green gram, pearl millet, maize, sorghum, sesame, mustard, DSR, wheat, trans rice. Trans rice means transplanted rice and DSR is direct seeded rice. Here it is 21.4 in case of DSR. If we will not give emphasis, proper emphasis to weed control in direct seeded rice, we have noticed it will lead to 100% crop failure also. Next is pesticide use per hectare of crop plant. It is from 0 kg to more than 20 kg. Darker the color, more will be the pesticide use. Here you can see China has a deeper color. So pesticide use is more in China, Japan, and in case of our India, it resides between 0.25 kg to 0.5 kg. Next is beneficial effect of weed. we have listed out some weeds and their beneficial effects. Sorry, I have written Typha. It is Typha, Typha, and Saccharum species. It is used in rope making. Cypress used in making, used to make roots. And then I have told you Chicory intybus enhance flavor. Chicory intybus enhance when mixed with coffee enhances flavor, and Cirsium arvens when mixed with mint it affects oil quality. Chenopodium, Amaranthus, Portulaca, I have told you leafy vegetable. Saccharium spontanea for breeding purpose. Cassia occidentalis, it is a harbor to useful parasite Trichoderma chilonis. It is one beneficial weed, Saccharum munja, which is found in the river bank or open space or open field. You can see what are the products. These are so beautiful products made out of Saccharum munja stems. Next is harmful effect. Again, I have listed out some weeds and their adverse effects. Then Dendropathia falcata is also known as Loranthus, Lantana camara, Lupinus, Veratum. Veratum was used during World War to poison the drinking water of the enemy. Another one is henbane. Henbane is also known as truth serum, which was again used during wartime. Cannabis, it is opium. Argemon mexicana crossed with mustard seed cause death and blindness. Then Ambrosia francelia, it gives asthma, hay fever. Parthenium hysterophorus, it gives dermatitis or skin allergy. Next is Parthenium hysterophorus. Parthenium hysterophorus, this is the effect. Parthenium hysterophorus is also known as Congress grass. This is the plant. You can easily find it anywhere in open field. This is the effect. Next, one good thing is Parthenium hysterophorus causes allergy, and it is also now used in manufacturing of medicine against allergy also. Other harmful weeds, left side is Lantana camara, such a beautiful weed which was imported, but unfortunately due to mismanagement it has become a harmful weed for animals. Argemon mexicana, I have told you, it is harmful for human. It is quite toxic. Thank you. This is only introduction. If anything more is needed in this section, you can give me message through my email, or you can write in comment box. For the next class, topic will be our terminology related to weeds. Thank you.